this is Dirty Driving program. So, my friend, here is the new Grand Cherokee SRT. When I look at this car, I sometimes feel offended. Why offended? Because I look at the old Grand Cherokee I smell with the price. No other car could make me so proud. Old Grand Cherokee is a history. Thugs, gangsters and all other kinds of bad guys always has driven this car. And at some moment, Grand Cherokee built a Grand Cherokee SRT 8 automobile. I want this car really bad, but I screwed up and I bought a Wagon. I know it was my mistakes. What attracts me in the Grand Cherokee's appearance? I like old Grand Cherokees. I like this tailpipe, this masculine, big fucking tailpipe that looks like a driver and telling him, stand still motherfucker and don't try to mess with me. This tailpipe is the real shotgun who can shoot somebody. Tail lights, more or less okay, seems fun, seems nice, but again, I can't say it's impressed me much. Headlights are just very bad, complete rubbish from 10 years ago. Who's come up with this? Exterior of these cars looks like a slut. Old Grand Cherokee has a confidence, and here where is the confidence? Old Grand Cherokee was masculine, bright, clean, understandable, and this car, I don't know. Okay, let's start. Let's just do a simple thing. Let's get into this car. Look here, look at this door seal. This car have the same problem as in BMW X5 or BMW X6. You always mess your boots up. I've got a long beautiful legs, but nothing can save me. I always mess my boots up. Anyway, let's look at the steering wheels. Stand out. It's unusual. It's big enough. It's dope. I've got a lot of buttons on it. Dope shape. But the moment when we look at the instrument panel, we understand one simple thing. It is that all cars sold in the American market as a rule assembled there too. I'm absolutely convinced that technologies used in this car have been goddamn stolen from some another brand. Okay, look at the sunroof, for example. It is an exact copy of a panoramic sunroof from BMW X5M. See this folding? See this mechanism? It's completely the same. Okay. Let's look to the instrument panel. It was people from India who were first to use such a panel in their car. By the way, they acquired Range Rovers and started to install this panel in their cars. First displays appeared in these cars. And only afterwards did they become in white spirit. Interior. Simple, not standing out with carbon fiber. Why the heck put carbon into a Jeep? Carbon is needed when you really wanted to make your car lightweight. It's used where people really reduce struggle the weight. It's Jeep. It's needed for hauling ass, shit and potatoes. Carbon here, in my view, no use. And by the way, beside the display, they're also taken a gearbox from Range Rover. Actually, I have nothing against the Range Rovers. They've got a couple of pretty nice models. But you know what we in Russia think about owners of Range Rover? They have two conditions, two states: in a service station and on the way to a service station. And like in a Range Rover, you can see a lot of buttons, switches. Here, look at it. Look at here. Here you can see switches of snowy road mode, sport mode, race mode. It's seriously like in a Range Rover. Maybe we ain't testing a Jeep and SRT 8, but some kinds of a new Range Rover. But I like to emphasize one thing. The display is real cool, and the menu in this car has functions that show you the temperatures of cooling, the temperatures of oil in the engine, the temperatures of oil in the airbox, voltage, additional information for those who really understand something in a car, who push to the limit. And here you have it. It's very nice, it's very surprising me, because neither BMW, no Mercedes, no anyone else has done this. Okay, this car reached 60 mph for 5 seconds. Okay, let's check it. Okay, nothing special. Seats. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Seems comfortable, but you need drive a lot for understand how comfortable they are. But like this in the city feels fine. It's okay. On the outside, it's a pretty simple bucket, but when you are in, it feels fine. It doesn't handle at all. It's complete inadequate. What do you need to make your car handle good? I'm telling you, you need a good suspension, like in BMW X5M. But if you take X5M, you'll see everything. But it's not comfortable at all. It's stiff. It's really stiff. But it's handled goddamn good. That's why it's a matter of taste. As for me, I like more comfortable like this, for example. But I don't know what do you like. Suspensions can tell you if this is a stock car or if this is a race car. All standards Grand Cherokee are just like a jelly. In Russia, the new Grand Cherokee is mostly a car for a girl. Rich guys give them for their girlfriend who wants to seem more sporty and cool. These cars, of course, tune better, but it's still enough a European car. It's not a Mercedes AMG and it's not an M. Something between comfort and sport suspension. To tell the truth, this car has 469 horsepower, but it's just enough for today's market standards. These cars cost $5,500, but it's not worth it. This car exterior doesn't stand out, its interior doesn't stand out, this car handling doesn't stand out, and all the more gearbox doesn't stand out. But exactly this car is completely different. Yes, the owners of this car is absolutely crazy Russian, because only Russian can take a new car, put compressor into it and make this piece of metal have 660 horsepower. But when you feel this dynamics, when you feel this acceleration, you see scare about what happens inside. I don't think about the leather, I don't give flying fuck. Oh yes, it's really cool. What only matter is what my body feels now and how fast my soul flies. Here, we've got a Brambers. But I'm not quite sure that they will help us. Okay, they help. Oh, as for now, I have a lot of fun.